Hey Jabo, how you doing? Yeah, pretty good. Yep. How's it going with you? People are asking where you were the other day. Said you haven't been on as much as you used to be. Good, doing well. That's good. Tiny bubbles. Yeah, thank you, Faye. Yep. Salt light. Tiny bubbles. Tiny bubbles is right. Got too many books. And books under the bed too. Hey John. It's tiny bubbles. John, what do you think of these bubbles? There's the dazer down there. Hi, hon. Hey Rita. Ah, not too much. Got quite a bit of paperwork done today. I bought some Claritin D. It does help. I try not to take it. And I bought some of that right before I dropped that van off. And I remember taking it out of the box and putting one of the sleeves, like a 30-day supply or whatever it is, 25-day. I took one of those like blister packs out and put it in the console. And I have not been able to find the damn box with the other pills. I looked my ass off. I even went back to the place that did the work on my van in case it fell out. So I had to have a friend of mine buy me a box of them today because you can only get like a box a month. And here I got like the 30 pack or whatever, and it's only been like, you know, 10 days or 12 days because I went through the first, like bubble pack. So I knew if I went in there, it'd say, hey, sorry, sir, I can't send you. You just got these 2 weeks ago, which is right. So I got I don't know, a 10 pack today. I had a friend of mine get, so hopefully it'll last me to the first big frost, and then I should be okay. Anybody ever have that happen? You just can't find, it drives you nuts. You can't find something. Something like that, though. I mean, God, I've looked my ass off. I think they got taken out of my van, but that's pretty extreme too. I don't know why you'd leave a big jar full of change in there and take the Claritin D. Hey, JP. Yeah, Claritin D. That's the only one that really works. Not the generic crap either, the real McCoy. So goddamn pissed off. I looked my ass off. I bet I spent 3 hours looking for that. I would have given you 3-to-1 odds that I had it in the Sunday news that I didn't completely finish reading. And I was aware of that. So I thought, I'm not throwing this paper out until I make sure I go through there. And I thought, man, the whole time, before I needed some again, I kind of kept the paper in a corner, and I finally went over there and looked through it. It's like, these things aren't here. This is weird. Pissed me off. Yeah, I don't mess with the non-generic. I've read studies on these, and for the extra $5, is not rolling the dice. Yeah, brand name. That's right, Faye. Hey, Simca. Yeah. Rolling the dice. Hey, meat candy. Hey, anybody you see with these stupid scream names that come on, just blast them right out of the chute. You couldn't get a better clue of an idiot than their stupid, silly, childish screen name. So fire away. Yeah, those are interesting videos, aren't they? It's Edenville, Edenville, and Sanford, Sanford. That's who got it the worst, but it basically flooded the whole way down. Hey, Pink Tulip. I think she meant my videos, John. But she saying hi, hi. I did talk to Maddie for about a minute today. Look, on the Maddie deal, you know, you guys know me. Uh, Look, I wish nothing for the best for Maddie. I've even had conscience attacks and contacted friends and relatives of hers. Uh, Evidently, and when I hear even from the lunatics that Maddie didn't do a live in 3 days, it bothers me. So I called, and I guess I probably do use explained it poorly. I said Maddie was fine. I meant fine relative to the rumors. She's no different today than she was 4 days ago when she did her last live. Hey, Jeff. She's the same. The same. But she's not murdered. She didn't run away. She's still with Gerald. No one kidnapped her. That's what I mean by fine in Maddie's case. Hey, yeah, Mark. I think she was talking about my videos and saying hello to you, John. That's my guess. Yeah, I mean, believe me, it sucks. No, she's fine. She's the same. It's the same everything. Yeah, I mean, it's a bad situation, you know? It really is. I mean, there still is an improvement, and that is that she's not working the streets. A lot comes along with this stuff. Hey, Deanna. I mean, you know, I do what I can for people, right? But if they don't want it, Tassie's doing fine. Kim is doing fine. Sherry's doing fine. Anybody want to talk about that? Anybody want to make some comments about somebody doing well? I'm not talking about you guys. I'm talking about these lunatics on here under the ruse of thinking they understand enabling and under the fraudulent feelings that they give two shits about Maddie. This is just a big Jerry Springer gossip fest. There's 5 channels on there that wouldn't have any content without mentioning her name in their title. What she looks like, this, that. These are not good people. Hey, Flower Fairy. I mean, if you befriend somebody, my attitude, if you befriend somebody under those conditions, uh, I I want them to get better. But if they don't, I'm not going to quit being their friend. These people just use this as a way of starting trouble. People camping out in front of her house. Goddamn weirdos. Yeah, it's a whole. Yeah, you're right about that, Wee Beast. Yeah, put more energy into their own. Yeah, I mean, they just don't get it. And half these morons, they don't really understand the real concept. I'm talking about legal case law with consent or enabling. They just heard some clown mention it on a Wendy Williams show, and now they're going to rephrase it in their own illogical, stupid context to pretend that they understand what it really means. You're so weird. You have a weird obsession with other people. So crazy. I mean, you can kind of decipher, who has good intentions and who doesn't. Speaking of that, I see they indicted a whole nother slew of Detroit cops today. People wonder why I don't go down there. As I've said, that's why. First, you got the crazies that are down there, the number one crime city in the United States, and you got the cops getting caught doing stuff all the time and at a disproportionate rate. This isn't just a cop. This is brass, and it goes on all the time. Just 3 weeks ago, they got one driving a stolen Charger that they chased through a neighborhood. Have to be crazy to be down there. You call the cops there, it's likely to get worse. Hey, buddy boy. Oh, you're talking about these wood cases? Yeah, it's true, Rita. Yeah, the Southwest, you're right about that, wee beast, yeah. Even the Michigan Avenue strolls, it's not like it was. Oh, yeah, really, though, I mean, I've been a hardcore collector, not anymore, but I was, but I don't really like them that much, to be honest with you. I mean, they look nice, but I'd rather have just shelves, which I've done to the other room that I redid. Those doors, you got to jack around with them all the time. None of them, even the biggest ones you can find, are not that deep and they're not that tall. So, on any particular subject matter, you always got like 5 or 10 books you can't fit in there that you got to put under your bed or stack on the floor. I don't really care for them. I mean, they do look good, but they're not practical. Yeah, you're right about that, Simka. I know, it's strange, isn't it? Mainly sex workers on drugs. If it's just drugs, not as much. Oh, thanks, buddy. Yeah, they're a pain in the butt, these cases. I don't really like them. I mean, they look, like I said, they look cool. But if you're someone like me that's always buying new books and you need more room and you want to expand the subject, you're screwed with these things. You end up taking shit. I've got subjects that I could fill. I bet I got subjects on different science that I could fill every one of these up. So all of a sudden, you got the whole room filled with A to Z, and you still got to walk your ass off trying to find what's what. The room that I redid that I'm not done with, that's like 290 feet of shelf, and I can put anything on there. A big, giant, thick Bible like those up there, or little reading books. And for the jumbo coffee table book, I even have a shelf for those. Hey, Vicky. It's not possible, Far Fairy. Hey, April. Welcome. It's not possible. Something always has to give. It's never going to be just perfect. Yeah, I try to, but me, Candy, did you get your GoPro yet? About life. And I'll tell you when I'm sipping the Dave's house uh, Monday night. I almost poured it down the drain. I thought, no, I'll finish it off. That's it. Oh, good, April. You love this one. Yeah. Yeah, Meat Candy's videos are interesting. Hey, Leslie, how you doing? Did Meat Candy say she got her? Oh, in a second. Now, if you make a phone call down here, Meat Candy, or call you, is that like no big deal? Like, does the cell phone cover it? Oh, by the way, I talked to Sherry today for about 5 minutes. Hey, and I've mentioned this before. You guys know this. Ask Maddie and Gerald. I've always told everybody, start your own channel. Even Scam and Sharon, Jesse, Maddie, Tassie. I've never tried to get someone to like use me to go through to upload their videos. I'll do it if I can help them out. Believe me, I know what sells and what doesn't, and I've never done that. So I talked to Sherry today, and I said, you need to start your own channel. I mean, people find you an attractive person. She's in a year-long residential treatment center, and because she wanted to do a video and tell everybody how well she's doing, and I think now's a good time for her to do it. And she has a cell phone, so once it's set up, she can just be on her way. Good luck to her. Oh, Daisy story, yeah. I got lucky with Daisy. Yeah. Well, Meat Candy, if you want to, when you get that thing, uh, you can give me a call, and I can tell you in 15 minutes how to get you rolling, because it absolutely sucks learning how to use a GoPro. I could tell you that you'll be taking videos right after we hang up. Hey, Bobby. Yeah, Sherry's doing great. Sweetheart. Yeah, I mean, why not? You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, Jeff, you know how to. I got some stuff I'm gonna send you, Jeff. I got some more GoPro stuff. Believe it, one thing I got today in the mail on one of those covers, and that is I got. I'll send you some extra things to me, Candy. I got like a lot of stuff, and sometimes I have to buy them like in bulk, and I'll send you some to keep you from getting ripped off and buying them. But you know how it is, Jeff. One thing I do, I'm sending you two of them, Jeff. Is they're really good covers that go on the lens of the GoPro, and you say, "Well, I don't really need one of those." Yeah, well, that's what you think, because what'll happen in the heat of the moment when you're out trying to do videos, or you're out in the woods and you got it in your pocket. What I've learned with GoPro lenses, uh, and that is that there's a lot to the optics coating, which aren't the best in the world, but it's better than nothing. If you just take straight glass and you don't coat it in any way, you're going to get all sorts of flare and reflections and bullshit. If you looked at those videos, the video that I uploaded about those clouds, that's exactly what I'm talking about. And that's exactly why I got you one of those shades, Jeff, that I'm going to send you. Because I don't do it often, but those cameras were laid flat on the top of my kayak, and there was enough refraction to give some of that flare that you'll see in the bottom left corner of that video. But when I'm doing that and it's dark out and you got that little dinky screen, had I realized it, I would have angled the camera a little different, but I didn't catch it at the time. But my point is, over time, if you use your GoPro a lot, like I do, you can have the softest pocket in the world, and it isn't like a camera cloth with the correct fluid on it. It's not. And in a year and a half or two, what you'll notice is you'll see that coating coming off the front of that lens, and you'll think, well, that's no big deal. Well, it is a big deal, because what'll happen under certain lighting conditions, you're going to start getting a bunch of flare, you're going to see some diffraction, and it's all because that lens got lightly scratched by carrying it around in your pocket and flopping around wherever you go. If it just went from where you were videoing back into the case, it'd be fine. And maybe if you don't do much videoing, that's possible. But in the real world, uh, I don't advise it. And this cover fits on perfect. So even if it's in your case in your car or whatever and it slides around, it's not going to hurt the lens. You won't notice it until it's too late. Yeah, it'll get even, but people, the coatings on on that glass is just on a cheap. I don't want to. I hate to say it's cheap, but it is compared to a Nikon $2,000 lens. What do you expect, right? But this cover that I got is perfect. Fits on tight. It's not falling off. It's not hard plastic. Plastic. So just keep it on the lens, even if it's in your pocket. Night, buddy. Yeah, I wear my shoes down to nothing. I mean, you wouldn't believe it. Like there's hardly anything left. The way I end up throwing out of shoes is that it rains for 5 minutes and I go outside and I get a soaker on flat pavement. And I thought, well, it's time to get rid of these shoes. I like worn stuff. Patina. I'll be sending that soap out in the next day or two. Hey, Conan. Yeah, good idea, Leslie. Congratulations. You went the right way. Yeah, worn and comfy. I mean, I t-shirts. I told you, I'll start taking photos of these. I have new expensive shirts I never wore. I'll send them to people if they want 'em. I'll tell you one thing. Like I wear my shirts down to nothing too. But if you wear a shirt like a cheap shirt like I got on now, and you wear it down to nothing, like say until there's nothing left, it's way softer than anything you could buy, even velour. It breaks down the fibers, and it's like just soft. Oh, really? Yeah, we're at 47 right now. See that package of pills? Right here? These are the Chosen One supplements. Chosen One supplements that I'm going to enter to the market. And they're $1,000 a piece. And you can order them. Yeah, pillowcases too. Yep. Yeah, they're expensive. Well, thread counts a lot. Thread count matters. Oh, how's it look, Deanna? How do they look? What they are, they're empty capsules. I know this sounds crazy to you, but the reason that I got them, believe it or not, there's some pretty good published studies on double blind studies, placebos. That means the doctor or the scientist doesn't know what he's giving you, and you don't know what he's giving you. Neither party knows. So what I'm going to do is my own experiment on vitamins. It's just something between the ears. Are they really helping me? And I'm going to get them and mix them up. And then I'm going to just try to decipher, as opposed to pulling a pumpkin vitamin out of a jar, what's what. Yeah, there's and Harvard's doing a study now where uh, they're telling you that the pill they're giving you is a placebo. They're telling you this, and it's still getting results comparable to the real medication. Now, this isn't all medications, obviously. You're certainly not giving someone a pill with nothing in it and it's working like Viagra or insulin or arrhythmia. You know what I'm saying? It's got its limits. Oh, thank you, Bopak. Oh, you had to do that? Yeah, where'd you move that stuff, Deanna? Was it just the one room they were doing? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to decipher, Flower Fairy. Yeah. Oh, it's interesting, Leslie. What city did you move back to in Ohio? Which one? Yeah, they say the mind's powerful. That's true, but it also has severe limits. You know, when you read, you can read a book either way. I mean, there's somebody out there bending forks with their mind, and there's some other poor son of a bitch that can't get over spilling milk 25 years ago. Oh, really, Rita? I'd be interested in that. Yeah, well, I got double seat covers. The whole thing cost me like 25 bucks. The two cheap ones that go over the top part, and then I got the extra cheap ones that go over the bottom. Yeah, it is more comfortable. It is. It is more comfortable. Yep. For what, April? Oh, Kettering, yeah. Oh, thank you, April. Did you talk bad about me somewhere along the way? Yeah, it's possible. That's possible. Yeah, seat cover. Oh, thank you. You're a Christian, huh, April? You wouldn't believe the hate emails I get over letting the praying mantises go in the hatch and let them go in the spring. Which, again, it's like these dumbed down, stupid arguments I try and avoid on YouTube. Here's the deal with praying mantises. Are they like the zebra mussels? They are not. Are there plenty of indigenous things that are here? You better believe it. The honeybee, salmon in the Great Lakes, palm trees in Florida. I could go on and on and on. So these people write these nasty emails that they thought I was smart enough to not release non-indigenous species into the wild. Yeah, I'm smart enough. And I'm not saying that the praying mantis is the best thing in the world. They're in Michigan anyway. They're all non-native species, just like the salmon we have. And they're either European or they're Chinese, one or the other. They're the same ones that I caught as a kid. They eat everything. Do they eat more bad than they eat good? I don't know. If they ate 100 cockroaches, would you be mad? If they ate 100 honeybees, would you be mad? I thought this all over, did my due diligence. I'm going to let them hatch and I'm going to let them go. So you crazies out there writing me these nutty emails, they're not going to eat every piece of sweet corn. They're not going to chew up your marijuana you're growing in your backyard. There'll still be honeybees. There'll still be cockroaches. It's not that big of a deal. It's not a one size fits all. All the great redwoods in California are not going to be eaten because of these praying mantises I'm letting go. I would be surprised about that, Flower Fairy, because they're not indigenous and they eat everything, anything in sight. They do. So I'm going to be a daddy too, if providing now the eggs are fertile. But I'll tell you, man, I've read about that and I've been into breeding a lot: birds, koi, camels, fish, hamsters when I was young. And I think it's very unlikely that those eggs would be unfertile. Are you sure of that, Simka? Are you sure of that? And I can only assume it's because they eat cockroaches. Yeah, it depends who you ask, Bopak. It depends who you ask because, of course, the praying comes out of the origins of Christianity. You know, blah, blah, blah. I would be surprised if it's illegal, if praying mantises are protected anywhere. I hope you prove me wrong because it'll be one more iron in the fire when I have a birthday party for 200 insects that I'm doing the right thing. Florida, it makes sense. I mean, anything that would eat a cockroach should be protected. And that includes a praying mantis. I mean, you guys are fighting a losing battle. Daisy is not having an opinion. I'll tell you a funny thing with Daisy. I know I brag. She's the smartest dog in the world. She's the smartest dog I've ever had. And last night we were getting ready to go to bed. And she was dragging ass walking up the stairs. And I was saying, hurry up, faster, get up there faster, you know. So I kept like crowding her. I got closer to her as she was walking up the stairs, and she made the weirdest like snapping growl I've ever heard in my life. Just like a 2 second like burst of shut up, and then went up the stairs. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not saying it's impossible, but you know. Yeah, in Florida, I mean, that you got me wondering. I mean, there used to be a show on TV. I don't know if you're familiar or not with it. You know, I'm not a fan of Florida, but you'll appreciate this, Simca. That there was a show on TV. It was Fake or Florida, and you had to guess if it was fake or it's something that happened in Florida. Honest to God, it was a TV show. And if you've lived in Florida, this should make perfect sense to you. People are scratching their head on the screens at home, wondering, God, it is Florida. I mean, could that be real or is this fake? Wasn't fake or Colorado. Wasn't fake or Massachusetts. They went for the gold. Fake or Florida. Yeah, don't feel bad. I bought a bag of sugar beets for the deer the other day. And I was half-ass lazy, you know. I just Googled it. What else, right? And the article that came up that I read said you could bait this year. It was legal. There were other references to when it wasn't legal, but according to this, as of the fall of 2021, so I went and bought a bag and dumped them out in the grass. Well, you know what? It's illegal. There's no baiting allowed at all on the Lower Peninsula. So don't feel bad. It is different. Totally different. Yeah, it is. Oh, sugar beets. You better believe it. Yeah. You know, I'd read about these before, and of course, a lot of sugar comes out of those. You know, they're using them a lot, not a lot now for slippery roads, ice, sugar beet juice. But I experimented with them, sliced them thin. Tastes like shit. Mussels, I love those. No, I like Google. Yeah, I'll give you another example. Try and Google PI reciprocity. There's some states where if you have a license in like Michigan, like I do, you can do a case that originated here in another state without getting a license. That's because all these states are going broke. And back in the day when it paid for them to, you know, forced you to go through somebody else there, but now it's too much paperwork. So I think there's like 15 states. If I get a case that originated here and it goes to one of these 15 states, I can go down there for up to 10 days and investigate without a license. It's nice. They do the same thing with uh, concealed weapon permits and a couple other things. Yeah. I like mussels. Yeah, I like shellfish too. You ever get those Digby scallops, Bopak? Speaking of Digby, any of you guys ever been to the Bay of Fundy? Has anybody ever been out there? Oh, Belglade. Yeah, I think Belglade's super interesting. You know, when HIV got prevalent, that was the number one place in the country for a while. Belglade's super interesting. So's Okeechobee. Yeah, get the Digby scallops. Digby scallops. They're huge. You know, that's one of the highest by volume fraudulent foods on the market, scallops. Fake scallops. Olive oil second. Cheese is third. Wine is fourth. Oh, have you, Bess? Good for you. Yeah, I love Okeechobee. I kept an airplane out there for a year. Salty girl, what city did you what town did you say you lived in out there? I love cherry stone clams, steamers. Oh, you got a lot of bugs, Penny? Yeah, Bay of Fundy's beautiful. That's the strongest tides in the world. Bay of Fundy. Oh, I know, Leslie. I wonder if that's changed or not. About the time I left, which was '98, they were already starting to hassle those sugar growers. Oh, back and forth? Oh, okay. Yeah, I love Okeechobee and Belglade. If you told me now you got a week to spend in Florida, I'd go right down to Belglade, Okeechobee. I'd cut right down through the middle. Seaboing. You can keep Fort Lauderdale, Miami, West Palm Beach, definitely Orlando, and I hope to never go to Miami again. Hey, by the way, Simca, I looked up the Radisson. It's a Melbourne address, but I call it India Atlantic. A lot of complaints. That's what I like about it. It's old school. And you can still get a room there for $170 a night, which you'll think that's crazy. Yeah, I'd say the same thing if I was on my way out to Glacier National Park. But if you were ever in one of those rooms in the Radisson in Melbourne, Florida, right there on A1A, I'm telling you, it is absolutely fantastic. It's old school. It's right on the beach. You're right down the road from India Atlantic. It's ceiling to glass, wall to wall, big, huge, giant patio, screened porch. You can hear the ocean all night long. You got to wear earplugs if water bothers you, the sound of the ocean. It's absolutely fantastic. And I was happy to see that it had about 20% of negative reviews because it's kept it reasonable and it's kept every jack off in the world from showing up there. It's just like the Rep Roof Inn. Yeah, I loved it. Oh, cool, Becky. Yeah, it's crazy out there. Oh, you know how people are nowadays. They bitched about old style air conditioners. The toilets looked old. I mean, you know how it is nowadays. When I read the reviews, it's like, check. Oh, this is great. Oh, check. You're bitching about how old the toilet is. Oh, great. You don't think the air conditioner. You know, I'm not going down there in the summer anyway, which I will admit could be a problem. But I'm not going down there then. So every complaint I thought, oh, yeah, great. Yeah, super. Good. These are just a bunch of people that, want some like 5-star hotel for $169 a night during prime season. I was glad to see that it was kept the same. You couldn't afford to have an old style lodging built like that again. It cost you $20 million with all the bullshit and regulations. Now that damn thing may fall over while I'm in the top of it. But until then, that's the kind of place I want to stay in. It's the most fantastic view you've ever seen in your life. Oh, good, Bopuck. Yeah, it's old style. You know, and I'm not a guy that hangs out at the bar. I don't care if they sell rotten hot dogs in a restaurant because I'm probably not going there. I know better than to get a coffee. There's a Starbucks down the street. I go down to Bizarro's Pizza every day and get a killer dinner or lunch. They have some high-end places down that strip, which, you know, if it's not too much bullshit, I'll do it. But I love Bizarro's Pizza. There's a killer bar right next door with great live entertainment. That's probably dead by now. It's just fun. You don't have to drive. It's the Radisson. It's a Melbourne address, but it's really India Atlantic. It's Melbourne mailing. It's right on A1A in Melbourne, Florida. There's only one. I was happy to see that some place didn't take them over and they put a Holiday Inn sign on it or something. I didn't even think there were any Radissons left. Yeah, it's still there. Last time I was there was about 8 years. Go down there, stay a week. It's worth every damn dime, believe me. $170 a night. If you've lived in Florida, you realize you can sit and watch the grass grow. And if you live anywhere near the ocean, you can watch the curtains rot right off the rods. That's why when you go through even rich people's places, you never see the window open. Because everything will be tarnished. Everything will smell. Nothing ever dries. So for me to go down, be right on the ocean, gotta wear earplugs. If you want to try and sleep, you don't like the sound of water. I happen to like it. I leave the door open all night long. It's perfect for me because I realize how much it would cost to be up that high with that kind of view and the crazy maintenance it would be. If I own it, I wouldn't want to. If I could have a house that tall, I wouldn't want it. So to just be able to go down there and not have to do shit, but drink aged beers, fine wine, aged cheese, good dinners, and if it's the summer, watch the turtles' legs. It's worth every damn dime to me. I don't care if they give me paper towels for the shower. And I gotta hang my damn laundry on the balcony like a hillbilly. Yeah, sucks. Oh, they have one in Cape Canaveral. If you guys are ever like, you know, you want to go to a nice place and just get away for a week, I don't care what they charge in January. It's premium. Look at the Radisson and then look up India Atlantic. Salty Girl, she just went there a couple weeks ago. Ask her. It's the most fantastic place. It's not like Florida that you'd think. Most people don't go over there. It's away from the tourist traps. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I've done the Everglades thing. I know a guy that had a cabin out there on those stilts. It was so unbelievably boring. After my first sunrise and sunset and airboat, I just thought, nah, that's enough of this. No, check it out, Melissa. Yeah, Salty Girl, Salty Girl, Salty Girl. I'm telling you, uh, the Radisson is fantastic. I'd do it, Melissa. Definitely do it. I'll pick you up. We'll go down there and party all night long. Interesting. Oh, wow. I'll do it, Melissa. I mean, when you're down around there, I mean, the nice thing, it's up high. Now, I saw some of the people were bitching that it wasn't that nice of a beach. Maybe it's not. I can't really say. They were bitching about there was too many rocks or some shit. And, you know, it seems like I remembered when I was looking down, maybe there was a rocky beach. I don't care. I don't go to the beach. I like looking at it from the balcony. So, I mean, if you're into like, you know, you might want to check into that. You know, I'm just saying, for the kind of guy I am, they could have that thing covered with rusty nails and tacks, and it wouldn't care less. Now, Indian Atlantic's different. That beach is like, they probably sift that with screens every morning. I mean, it's pristine, beautiful. But it doesn't, I don't place much stock in that. I don't fish. I obviously don't suntan. I like the sounds of it, and if the more storms, the better. No, I'll get it, Melissa. I'll get it. You know why? Because I'm paying for it anyway. I'm paying for it anyway. You don't need to worry about that. People always say, like, you give them a ride. It's like, can I get half? It's like, no. I'm going there anyway. I'm glad to help you out. Just bring your favorite vibrator and a couple tubes of KY jelly, and we'll call it even. Yeah. Yeah, Cocoa Beach sucks. That's where the crime starts in Florida, Cocoa Beach. It's also where the clear blue water starts on the Atlantic coast. Anywhere before Cocoa Beach, it looks like sewer water unless you got some freak day. Yeah, you even like Hilton Head, my buddy's place. The sunrises were great, beautiful. But when you look at the water, it looks like the Rouge River. No thanks. I don't know how a damn fish eats up there. Must have damn radar, sonar. Yeah, they do, Popak. Yeah, she will, but I gotta like calm her down a little bit. She's not really fond of it. And I definitely will drive because, I want to take Daisy. I'm gonna have to check on that though because, honestly, I don't know if I could do that now with Daisy. I could always get a thing as a service dog. Sarasota is the only place in Florida with Midwest culture. I will give them the A plus for that. If I blindfolded you and took off the blindfold on a regular normal day where it wasn't 155 degrees, you wouldn't think you were in Florida. Florida has Midwest culture. Sarasota, Florida. It's the only place that I know of. Hey, KP. See, I like the East Coast. I don't like your side, Rita. I like big kick-ass storms. I don't like sunset. I mean, I do like sunsets, but I like big storms more than I like sunsets. Wasn't that cool, Salty Girl? And you know what? It's no different now than the first time I went down there in the 70s. That's what I like about it. That's so great. Love Indy Atlantic. It isn't anything like any other place in Florida. Just get a coffee, good coffee. Go to Bizarro's, get a kick-ass dinner. You ate at Bizarro's, didn't you? Yeah, you're right, Semka. Sarasota got lost in time. And you can keep St. Augustine, too. It's a nice town, all right, but I don't like it. I don't like Savannah, Georgia that much either, to be honest with you. Yeah, I was in Hilton Head back in the spring. I got a good buddy that lives there. Gated neighborhood, private beach, all that bullshit. You can keep it. Half hour in line for a coffee every morning. All this overpriced food. All these houses, the cheapest one's $1 million, which my buddy paid for his $1 million, and the highest is like 12 million. So if you're looking at wealth, it's nothing compared to Palm Beach, Florida. But nobody works there. Everybody's got Range Rovers and new Corvettes, and nobody goes to work in the morning. There's no rush hour. I liked it, but you couldn't give me a house there, to be honest with you. I'd rather live in Toledo, Ohio. No, their food is excellent. I'll tell you another thing, Salty Girl. Their all their dinners are great too. It's not just a pizza joint. Their dinners are great. Look it up, you guys. Bizarros. Bizarros. Yeah, sucks. I don't mind a hurricane. Actually, there's about 3 people down there in that gated neighborhood. I told them I'll watch your house the next time a hurricane comes. No problem, man. I would. I don't think I could fall asleep at night. I'd be so excited. Yeah, it didn't really interest me. Believe it or not, though, the people are cool. I'll tell you what you'll notice, and this is probably the upside of being rich, and that is you notice, and I'm not saying that everybody's like this, but by and large, when you're in Hilton Head, there's no garbage laying around, nobody's screaming vulgarities at the top of their lungs, no midnight parties, no crackers going off. You go to a movie, the cell phones aren't going off, people aren't talking during the movie. You run into people on the beach, you're very polite, well spoken. So, in that sense, no crime. You don't need to worry about getting raped and murdered in the middle of the night. So, it's got some huge pluses. Oh, you do, Beth? Well, you might want to try Toledo, Ohio. I mean, I think everybody does, but they know when not to have them. That's the key. Yeah, she's in Alaska. Yeah, look at her. Subscribe to her channel, Melissa. Yeah, those hurricanes are nothing. It's a pain in the ass. You can't get gas. Everything's out of food. Plywood's impossible to get. Everything gets soaked. It's the tornadoes that you want to watch out for. Oh, did you, Beth? Kansas City. I like Kansas City. Yeah, tornado. Yeah. Yeah, you know how it is. It's a super pain in the ass, tornadoes. It is. But it's not like, and do people do die, but it's mainly stupid shit. It isn't like it tears you out of your house and takes you up into the clouds a half a mile. That's her channel, Meat Candy, Melissa. Check it out. Learn a lot about Alaska. Think you really like it? Yeah, I don't know when I'm going. I might not go, but I do miss being down there for a few days. No, it's a super pain in the ass, a hurricane. Yeah, that's her channel. Yeah, join it. Melissa, do you still work? Yeah, it is. It's a pain in the ass. Yep. No electricity. I mean, we get it up here periodically for, a few hours, but try it for a couple weeks. You'd be robbing your neighbor for toilet paper. I did. I stayed at the Hotel Del Coronado for my honeymoon. It was $350 a night in 1986. Smelled like cockroach spray. I thought it was super overrated. Oh, good, salty girl. Oh my God, 60 days. Are you kidding me? Wow. Hey, Thomas. I am still married. I am still married. Yep. Still married. Because I haven't lived with her since 98. She lives with her boyfriend in Florida. It is a perfect marriage. It is. That's why we're not divorced. I probably talk to her once a month. Nah, I've had it. I just had a burnout light. I got another one tonight. You know, anybody with one of these salt lights, I think it's bullshit, but I don't know why I turn it on. Probably the same reason they make cheese yellow instead of leave it white. It's like a warming feeling. But you got to be careful with those things. That that's salt, right? And that thing will eat its way down to the bottom of that air cleaner if I didn't put a towel underneath it. If you get a salt like you want to keep it away from anything and keep it on a ceramic plate, it'll eat a hole through anything. No, she can't afford my half of the place. And I got my insurance. I used to get my insurance through her work, but now I get Medicare, so I don't need it anymore. So if I was a big dick, I would force her to sell it. Same fan? Yeah, that's actually Daisy's fan. I got that. You mean that fan or that fan? The little fan's for Daisy. I have the air conditioning on all the time in the summer and the heat on in the winter, but I still like open windows. I wonder why my heating bills are so high, but they're really not because I'm in a condo between two units. So both my sides of my condo are heated. So even with the windows open like this, now if it gets, 2 degrees, I'll shut it. But most of the time it's open. I'm good usually till about mid-January. But my heating bill's only 100 a month, even with the window open. So I leave it open. It's worth it to me. If it was 1,000, I'd shut it. You know what I mean? Yeah, salty rock. Yeah, they say it gives off ions or some horse shit. I don't know. But I'm telling you, if you have one, be careful about where you put it. It will corrode the holy hell out of anything it's near. Yeah, ionizer. Yeah, that's one thing they call it. Yeah. Yeah, I shouldn't say that. I don't know if it's ionizer or I forget. It's some bullshit they say is good for you. Probably getting prostate cancer because of it. You got to watch when you're burning candles, particularly what kind of candles you have. There's a direct link to burning candles and bladder cancer, believe it or not. So, all you candle burners, be careful. Probably, Leslie. Oh, that's a good idea, Virginia. Yeah. 245. No shit. Wow. Oh, dear Melissa. Melissa, did you say you work or you don't work? Yeah, turtle tracks are great, Irish. Oh, the little fan. Okay. No, I never thought of putting a candle in the microwave. That sounds pretty cool to do, though. Yeah, beeswax is the best way. They're 100% efficient. Yeah. Yeah. No kidding, pink tulip. Wow. Oh, dear, full blast. Got to be careful. That's the number one cause of pneumonia in older people. A fan blowing on them. So be careful. Is your mouth dry when you get up? Oh, you got to light it first. Oh, okay. Oh, cool, Rita. You got to be swatting cockroaches full time, aren't you, Rita? Are you kidding me, Penny? A month? What'd you do? What do you got? A monthly exterminator? A bunch of geckos running around? What's going on down there? Holy shit. Hey Sharon. I'll tell you what's super expensive to heat is a pool, even with a cover. I mean, it may not be in Arizona and Florida, but in Michigan it is. Oh, okay. All right, Melissa. Well, those geckos will eat those roaches like you can't. Looks like you speeded up a movie. Those pumps shouldn't cost you that much. Those pumps. Wow. Yeah, palmetto bugs. You mean giant cockroach, Rita? Palmetto bugs is what you call them when you're working, and cockroaches when you're not. Yeah, you could meat candy. Yep. Yeah, you can keep them inside, but you got to do water changes. You just can't filter it like you'd think. You still have to do water changes. Yeah. Shit, man. There's so many cockroaches in Florida. If somebody tells me that's what you should put on your profile if you're dating in Florida. Do you have cockroaches? And they're gonna lie and say no right away. Don't date them because you can't trust them. Everybody's got cockroaches in Florida. Go over to Palm Beach where they got more money than brains. That's all you see in the daytime is exterminating trucks in the driveway. That place is cockroach paradise. Shit, there's no way around it. Okay, Rita, well, tonight's homework assignment. You can't cheat on this. I want you to leave a little piece of something out on the kitchen counter. And I want you to go out there at 3 o'clock in the morning, real quiet, and then turn that light on. Have your glasses on. Yeah. Oh, negative ions. Okay. Yeah, use your GoPro. They didn't really bother me that much, to tell you the truth. I mean, I didn't like them, but I've had them run across my face at night. No shit. You're wrong, Jill. I know a full-time practicing physician. I know a full-time practicing physician told me that. What do you do? Yeah, that can give you pneumonia too. But a fan for older people is the number one way of getting pneumonia, you idiot. Now get lost and quit learning everything through a shot and a beer and a cheap bar. You're so stupid. You're so stupid, Joe. Jill's too dumb. Bye, Jill. Hit the refresh button. Get lost. I'm not kidding you. I have had them run across my face at night. I was hoping it was anything, a spider, anything, but it was a cockroach. You know how I know? Because I didn't kill it. Guy. 65, Leslie. Yeah, fans will make you get pneumonia. I was surprised too. That dumbass doesn't know it. She's right about the other ways you can get pneumonia. I'm talking about older people having fans blowing on them. Yeah, fan in the winter. That's no shit. I was surprised too. Another thing he tells all his patients, do not get on a ladder higher than 3 feet once you're past 50 years old. Yeah, I got this one going all the time, but not blowing on me. Oh, 350 year. Yeah, that makes sense. They say though, I mean, there's some pretty good arguments on the toxicity of bug spray. I mean, the good shit that kills the bugs for real, where you don't see them. You know, there's some bad stuff in those chemicals. Oh, Diabopac. Yeah, that's the key, pink tulip. Yep. Yeah, no, that's what everybody says. Yeah, I never knew that. I mean, once in a blue moon, I'll blow it on me in the summer, but not much, and I don't go to sleep with it. And really, it's because of what he said. Oh, Douglas George. Oh, you did meet Candy, huh? Oh my God, Simka. And getting on a roof past 35 years old, do not do it. Don't do it. Hey, Kim. Oh, do you, Rita? Yeah, you know what though, meat candy? You usually get rid of. No kidding, Jabo. Yeah, that's what they all say. Oh, it is buffering. Sorry about that. Yeah, right, Leslie. You know, I'll tell you, Leslie, MS is interesting when you look at how they think it happens and how it is exacerbated in some people and not others. I hope they get to the bottom of that. Oh, no kidding, Simple. Wow. Well, you'll have, I bet you have half the cockroaches where you're moving to than you got now. Yeah, I don't know why it's buffering. Get some geckos, let them around. Well, that would piss me off, meat candy. You're probably so bored up there. I hate fireworks now that I'm older. Yeah, don't do that anymore, Jeff. I know some smart people that really mess themselves up with chainsaws. Kickback table saws, too. I talked Buttercup out of chainsawing something. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's easy to do. Yeah, it sure is, man. Yeah, it would drive me nuts, Jabo. Oh, that's good, Tom. Thanks. Yeah, you get carpal tunnel. You use a table saw at work, Jeff? Wow. No kidding, Leslie. Oh, wow. I don't know what a chop saw is. You mean a compound saw, Simka? Do you really, Jeff? Be careful. Use a push stick. Yeah, do it, Thomas. I'm not sure what you mean by a chop saw. Are you talking about a miter saw or a compound saw? Yeah, they're pretty safe if that's what you're. Yeah, they are. Yes, they are. What do you have to use one of those for? Yeah, no, you're fine with that. Yep. Pretty safe. Yep. They are, Conan. Conan, why do you have to use a table saw at work? Oh, okay. Yeah, you'll be all right. Yeah, you're right, Bopek. Yep. It's true. Yeah. Oh, wow. Here you go, Thomas. No, you're smart, Jable. There's all sorts of quadriplegics around because they were cheap. Yeah, just be careful, Melissa. No, it's good, Simka. Oh, good, Conan. Yeah, you never think it's going to happen to you. Oh, do you really, Conan? No kidding, huh? Really? That's interesting. You self-employed or you work for a place? Yeah, thank you, Thomas. I don't know what that is, Melissa. Oh, wow, Leslie. Sorry about that. I think at your age, though, there's still a chance they'll make that reversible someday. You got any theories on its origin, Leslie? That's pretty cool. Wine cellars like to do that. Oh, wow, Conan. Good night, Rita. You party on. Yeah, right, Leslie. Yeah. Wine cellars. She was probably going in there and locking the door and having sex with what's her face, the one that left her husband to hang around with her. Who's that friend of hers? The TV person that was going over and watched Charlie Rose run around nude while they watched movies. Gail. Gail. Good night, Jeff. Use that push stick. Yeah, Gail King. Yep. More power to him. She knew if she got inside a wine cellar, there'd be no paparazzi. Oh, it's easy to fly into the. Yeah, it's easy flying into the Mackinac Bridge. They just had one doing about 4 months ago. They were trying to catch the guy. That's super easy. It's news to you, Frisky. Yeah. Oh, that's cool, coded. Oh, okay. Thanks, Leslie. Oh, that's cool, dude. Yeah, it's Mackinac. That's right. The city's with a W. Oh, okay, Jeff. She had good intentions. Push stick. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Yeah, everybody does, Mike. Just remember the city's W. Most people pronounce it wrong too. Have you ever been up there, Mike? Check it out. I think you'd like it up there. Pretty. You like it up there, Melissa? Hey, Lana, how you doing? Yeah, I do that, Cynthia. Oh, you'd really like it, Mike. Yeah, it's her sleeping down there. Yep. Good night, Thomas. Have a good day tomorrow. It's not over yet, Melissa. I think you'd really like it. Oh, that's cool, Mike. Thomas, that's a good question. Not long after that, that property was purchased, he had to go, and a social worker came on, said they were working with him, trying to find. They were they were going to take care of him. He was going to get a place to live. That's the last I heard, and I don't know of anybody that's seen him since. Blue Indigo, change your name. Changed her name. Yeah, she changed her name to Pink something. Pink something. Yeah, Pink Tulip. Pink Tulip, yeah. Oh, that's cool, Conan. Yeah, yep. But that's not the right Pink Tulip, because if it was, she'd have a wrench. No, I have Coco's diary. I wish I did know how to get a hold of her. That's not the right Pink Tulip. Because if it was, she would have a wrench. Yeah, yep. Even if you change your name, you keep the wrench. That's not the real Pink Tulip. Yeah. Hey, Lily. Yeah, I'm blowing these bubbles. Yeah, you're not the right Pink Tulip. That's why you don't have it. Yeah, good question, Simka. Yeah, where do you live, Pink Tulip? That's it, Popak. Yeah, I don't know what happened to him, Leslie. Where do you live then? And where does your mom live? Yeah, I don't know what happened to Chris. No, I don't. I wish I knew what was happening to Ebony. All right, salty girl. Well, even if you switch names, you should still have your wrench. Yeah, he does. No, you could switch your name and the wrench still stays there. Yeah, we had a good time, Jable. Yeah, that could be. No, it was Blue Indigo. You haven't been around long enough, Leslie. No, this isn't Blue Indigo. It's not the real one. Yeah, but why would they switch emails? Why would you switch emails? No, it's Blue Indigo, not Indigo Blue. This isn't the right one. I got a fishy email today from the person claiming to be Blue Indigo. That means they can delete nasty comments. Hey, go that. No, I don't think it's her either. No, it's not. No, what'd you say, Melissa? This isn't a real one. I say we can her. No, I don't believe it. Yeah, what month did you have COVID? She said Indigo Blue a little while ago, which is wrong too. Answer that question. What month you had COVID? Say it. What months do you have COVID? It's not her, Simca. Plus, she said Indigo Blue. That's not her, Simca. Yeah. Who wants to do the honors? Yeah, trying to get a wrench, yep. Bye-bye, Pink Tulip. Hey, Erica, how you feeling? Good job, Opak. Yeah, hard to say who that is. No, it's Blue Indigo. No, and then the timeline wasn't right. It wasn't in May. No, somebody else did, Melissa. Oh, good, Erica. Good job, oh. Good job. That's it, Lana. Yeah, she did. Yeah. Bye, Pink Tulip. But whoever it is had been watching along and had like 75% of the information right. They sent me an email today as well. She might have just barely got it, Jabo. Isn't that the truth, Lana? Yeah, right. It is. Yeah, that'd be cool, Leslie. Oh, they do it so they could get on and go and delete a bunch of comments later. That's why. Yeah, I agree. It hasn't happened in a while, but you got to pass the quiz so they can go and delete a bunch of comments later. They could stay up all night and just delete all sorts of stuff. Comments that are left on videos and chats. Lily, I don't really know how much COVID played in that. I can tell you that it got really slow right after that. I can't say why. The cops were writing them tickets. Johns weren't working and couldn't afford it. I don't know. I mean, it just kind of killed the whole area. And even, after the protocols were lifted, it never came back. But it didn't come back in a lot of places where there weren't working girls. So, as COVID's really messed things up. Yeah, they can erase it. They could go through. They could stay up all night and just go through stuff and erase comments. Yeah. Yep. I just think with working girls, believe it or not, there are people that were more afraid of getting COVID than catching some kind of sexually transmitted disease or getting busted by an undercover cop. It's strange, human psyche. It's just like the girls down there, having sex without protection, and you wouldn't catch any of them, or some of them not wearing a mask. I mean, go figure. Yeah, it's the Lawrence Welk show. Yep. Yep. This weirdos, Melissa. Yeah, strange is right. Yeah. Welcome to the internet. Yeah. Yeah, anybody could do it. Yeah. Usually it's some weird stalker. Yeah, crazy. I can't explain it. Wow. Henry Ford's a good hospital. Yeah, they do, Erica. Yep. Well, I thought so, John, but if she did, it isn't the one that just came on. Oh, you like those, Lily? Oh, thanks. I think it's interesting. Excuse me. Probably. Stalker anyone, just a troublemaker, Melissa. There's a lot of weirdos out there. Start a channel, you'll see. Oh, congratulations, don't like that. Oh, really, Erica, huh? I told my doctor I've had COVID for 15 years. Right. Oh, you know it, don't I? Congratulations on sticking to it. Yeah, I know, I'm tired. Yeah, I don't blame you, Frisky. Don't say ever. You might start one. Hey, Alicia, how you doing? Yeah, I didn't know about the email part. Good night, Leslie. Do it, Melissa. Start one. I did. I remember Leslie. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, people do change it. I never usually question it, It said, "Is this you, Tom? I've changed my name. Just wanted to make sure I had the right email." Oh, sorry about that, Lily. Previous videos? I thought it was blue indigo. It could be indigo blue. But even if I'm wrong on that, there were other things. The big one was she didn't know, didn't answer the question right about COVID. Right, Bopunk. If you'd asked me, I thought it was blue indigo. Oh, really? They can erase nasty comments, Melissa. Yeah, that's what I think, Frederick. I mean, it's weird that she hasn't been on more lately. Yeah, I didn't know it on the email, but I know that if you keep the same everything and you change names, that you still take the wrench with you. Well, I could fix it if we got it wrong, but hey, you just go. I mean, we know what she's when she said she got COVID, and that's not right. No, Indigo did have COVID. I thought Indigo did have it. No, no alligators up here, Lily. Nope, we don't have them. Although they did find one in Detroit the other day. Yeah, she had COVID. Indigo had COVID. Yeah, there sure are, sure. You're telling me. Right, John. It's not, that wasn't the right one, John. That's not the right one. That's why we canned her. Right, right, Semka. Yeah, I think we're all a little confused, but I think it was the right move, and if it wasn't, we'll fix it. But nah, I doubt it. Good night, Lily. Have a good day tomorrow. No, I don't think hacked. There's no great big benefit to it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do it this year. Yep. Better believe it. Yes. Are you talking about on here, John? Daisy Cam, yeah. That's right, Angie. How you doing? Yeah, right, Tempa. Right, Tempa. Yep. I think we guessed right. You know, you don't always have the complete info. I mean, there's always this, it's never 100%. Oh my God. Why so much, Erica? Are you talking about off here, John? Off here or on here? Right, Tempa. Yeah, that's what I say. Better safe than sorry. Yep. You know, I don't, Erica. Yeah, that's a lot. I know kids that are, want to get good grades that don't play sports anymore because of that. Yeah, this isn't the right May either. This is a fake May too, you guys. This is the fake May. Okay. This is not the right May, you guys. No, it isn't. And you didn't live in New York City, you fraud. You didn't live in New York City, you idiot. All right, I'll do it. Bye bye. Bye bye, eggplant. Eggplant. Bye bye. Bye, May. You never lived in New York City, stupid. No, I don't know what she's doing. I left her a couple messages over last year. No, she's not around, yeah. Good night, Conan. Give me a quote on a bondage chamber. Correct in what way, Penny? Yeah, it's not the right one, Simka. Good, Vicky. Conan's going to build me a bondage chamber. Good. Party night, Lana. Yeah, why not, Melissa? Let's give it a try. Yeah, no, you're right, Sean. Hey, Edgar, how you doing? Oh, thanks, sir. Good night, Bobby. No, you're right, Frederick. You're right. Yeah, no, she almost had it right. The COVID's where she blew it. Or he blew it. No, you're onto it, Frederick. That's that security mind ears. Yep. Well, I think I'm going to sign off here, guys. I'm going to read a little. Probably stay up late tonight. It just didn't add up, Sean. I got a fishy email, and people know when they got COVID. She didn't. That could have been Bopic. That's what I say, Penny. So you guys have a good night tonight. Yeah, I don't know on there, Erica. I'm out of touch with that, you know. Good night, Melissa. Good night, Vicky. Bye, John. Well, I'll figure it out. No, I think you're right, John. I don't think she would either. She's not going to be, whoever it is, they're not going to be saying anything now because we blocked them. Good night, Lana. See you, Frisky. Yeah, it didn't make sense, Simka. Thank you. Now, something's not adding up. Good night, me, Candy. See you, JP. It's not adding up. I'll figure it out one way or the other. I got emails from her before, like a year ago and a year and a half ago. So I'll match the emails. Yep. All right, good night. Good night, Penny. Get a good night's sleep. Good night, Godot.